G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Thursday night, did I put the bin out? Our bin night here's Friday, alternative weeks. You can't even get your bloody red bin emptied every week, every 2 weeks, and you got to bleach it, fucking clean it and scrub it, and Anyways, look what I've got tonight. Moffat Brewing. Moffat Brewing's on the Goldie, I think. I better read it. I haven't had a pre-study. We're off the cuff here. We're mental. Passenger Pale Ale. 5.2% ABV. Lovely can. I've had a few from Moffat Brewing before. If you go back through the channel, I think you'll find a IPA and a hazy something. But don't quote me, because you probably don't watch them anyway, and I don't really fucking care. I'm just here to have a beer and have a yarn and a yak and talk about the fucking shit show of a world at the moment, isn't it? And the more you watch the news, the more you realise it is a real shit show. But I like watching the overseas sort of correspondence and stuff. But anyway, let's not get into the news. So brewed on the Goldie. I think it's 1.5. I think 1.5. 1.5. Let me press the button if Bob allows me. Yeah, 1.5 standard drinks. A paley, passenger paley at 5.2. It's a good ABV for a paley. So let's crack it. I don't know where to put this little cup because I've got to scrub this table again. I've done the tippy. I've done the swirly. Oh, goodness me. Oh. It's a mess of a crack. A very, you know what it reminds me of? I'm not going to tell you. It reminds me of something like, you're not, my glass is even tilted up there on the ramp like a half pipe back at Bondi. Why wouldn't you? Very slight, gentle crack on the can. No smoke, but a big seepage issue. Very full. Very full. Ooh, let's get it into the glass. People have already stopped watching this by now thinking, fuck, this bloke's mad. But you know what? I'm not. I'm actually... Oh, God. Oh, don't do the swirly thing on the thing. Everyone gets pissed off with the table noises and all that shit. That looks like a lovely beer. Moffat Brewing. If I ever go up the Goldie again, I would Google them and visit. Very nice looking beer. Very amber. Very heady, but it was an excited beer. He may have been shaken up and traumatised in transit. But we'll take care of him. He's here now with us. I don't know why I keep shaking the can if it's so... Because I get the ka-junka-junks. The ka-diggly-dicks. The sediment. The stuff here we love on the channel. Anyways, we'll have a quick sniff. It is a very attractive looking beer. That's a very nice looking beer. And once again, I'm still proud I haven't killed this thing. It's got a few little burnt tips, but I water it. I care for it. I tend to it. Fruity. Wow. That actually smells lovely. If you close your eyes and just say, what's this beer? Okay, I'd say XBA. I don't know why I say XBA. I think it's got that bit more of a higher ABV, just a little bit for a paley, and it's starting to push that XPA boundary. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I don't. But this does smell like an extremely tropical, fruity, lovely beer. There is a little bit of a spiel, but I got fuck all chance of reading that. I mean, really, it's white on fucking gold. You'd have to be like, not much else. You have to be like, fuck, it's pretty hard to read some of these things. I don't know, maybe my eyes are just going. Anyway, let's have a drink. Paley. Looking forward to it. Love the craft brewery scene. Love the craft brewers. Love the independents. And thank you for brewing this stuff for us, guys and girls. Thank you. And thank you for liking and subscribing. I do drop regularly. We cannot deny that. And we've got lots of travel videos coming up and I want to try and find my best pho in Thailand. Or pho, depending on the... Anyway, cheers everyone. Giddy up. I got this from the Palmer's Island store, so I don't know where Moffat Brewing would deal with or who they deal with. That's a nice parlour. No cap. That is, I don't know why I say no fucking cap, probably because I've got a teenager or so. That's a very nice, well-balanced, strong, medium, mouth-filled, good head, good ingredients, good everything paley. Is it as good as that one I had the other day? You know, the one, the Beer Farm? I think it's Beer Farm. Oh, Beer Farm are good. This is a paley. It's got some fruit, like stone fruit, orange. It's just got your basic citrus sort of stone fruit, mosaic type. But it has got a very bitter end. Pardon me. It has got a very bitter end. A little bit of bitterness. And you know yourself when you have a beer, a good beer. You sip, and the more you sip it, the more you like it. The more you sip, the more your palate gets used to it. Your palate changes. Palate's an extremely complicated thing, which I don't know much about it. I'm just probably fucking rambling on, but you know what I mean? You sit there and it's not like the ABV's taken over. Like you're only having one. But you know, I had waters before this, so I had a Pepsi Max. But yeah. I was excited to share this with you guys and girls. It's just a nice, lovely paley. And the more you drink it, the more it does sort of grow on you. Piney and nutty. I looked at my stats today and I don't know why I fucking bother, bother looking at the stats, but so a couple of new subscribers, which has been fantastic. But you know what, at the end of the day, I'm never going to change. I've come this fucking far in life, and I'll tell you this. When you're younger, you're learning. I'll tell you now, my advice is just listen to people. Listen to people who have half a brain and common sense. You've got to have common sense. And you've got to have your wits about you. You've got to smell bullshit a mile away. And some people will say, oh, how'd you know that? You can just spot bullshit. And people will say, oh, but you know, why question that much? Why ask that much? You know why I think people ask questions? Because people can't answer them. So the more questions you ask, you're dancing around the topic. And it's like, just answer it. Just say this or that. You know? Oh, but no. Oh, you're just this, you're just that. You're in truth. It's like, you know. Or even like, if you haven't decided your ideas or what's going on. Anyway. You know what I mean. Like, it's just be up front. You know, like you got to call a spade. But this beer, I'm going to call it a spade. I have to have a look at these guys online. I keep saying that, don't I? But if you see this, I'd say definitely buy it. It's a very nice, well-balanced ABV for a pale ale. Good lacing on the glass, good everything, good mouthfeel, good colour. Ooh, is it in the top of pales? I'll tell you what, it'd have to be top 15. Like beers, I would definitely buy if I saw it again. That's a good ABV for a paley. Very well all-rounded beer. And it's a bit of a ramble tonight. A bit of a, you got to have it. You know what I downloaded today as well? the new, not new, but Gotham Knights on the Xbox, because I got the Game Pass shit, So I thought I'd try a new game, and I'll tell you what, I didn't think I'd like it. A bit of a button mashing game, which you're on a console anyway instead of PC, but the graphics are beautiful. When it first came out, it copped a lot of criticism, Gotham Knights, but it's actually, I'm enjoying it. And if anyone's played the game, they'll probably say, who'd you play, Goody? And I'll say, I played the one that looks like Deadpool, and I fucking, you know what? I don't mean to swear. I don't like Deadpool movies. Oh, people are going to hate me for that. Unsubscribe, bash me around the ears. But I just think all the swearing and I don't like Deadpool. And he's DC, I think, too, isn't he? Deadpool's DC? Yeah. I've got to do a review, and I'm going to name this Moffat Beach Ramble, and fucking hell, mate, we go on about it. I was a comic collector years ago, and Gumball R1 from the Fern also used to collect comics and collectibles and just cool shit, man. Just cool stuff. I remember I even raced RC cars, 1/10 scale, electric, modified. Oh, Gumball R1, mate. We went out to St Ives racing clubs, and I remember buying my first car battery, because you needed a car battery to charge your batteries in the, on the go. So he saves you doing it off the car, and you'd have a car charger, you'd have just old school when Dean's plugs first come out. Tamiya's, I've discussed Tamiya's on before. I actually looked at the fastest RC car available today, and it was I think Traxxas something HX01. Does like fucking 160 kilometres an hour, 100 mile an hour. And it's got this big electric motor that's like a fucking, mate, not like the 540s or the 10 turns. This thing's like, it's like the rear engine of a Tesla. It just, mate, I looked at it and I went, what my favourite RC car of all time, and I'll tell you this, I'd say the Yokomo YZ10 Works Edition. I picked one up second hand. I wish I had a new one, eh? I picked up a second hand one, and that thing over the bumps, around the corners, the way it just, and I'm up on the stand, man, like, and you know what? You'd get to the last lap, and I'm not lying, your battery, or even the second last lap, your batteries would be dying because you just couldn't afford the best shit at the time. You had these guys turning up who were 60, 70, like throwing dollars or retirement packages at a Rossi, or a Schumacher Cat, or fucking hell, man, RC racing. You know what I Googled today? I Googled clubs, Coffs Harbour, Grafton, Lismore Casino, all around the North Coast, just saying, like, who's racing, who's active. I'd love to get a car again. I saw a Yokomo today, YZ10, the current one, and it was like $8.99 back ordered, and I'm like, I've missed my hobbies. I really have, This is a very deep and meaningful. Actually, it's going to be Moffat, Paley, and DM. Deep, is that what a DM is? Or a direct message? Or deep and meaningful? I don't know. It's just one of those. It's just a beautiful night. It's clear. The pad's quiet. The teenager has finished English today. Next week, I think there's one exam. I can't remember what I said. I think it was, anyway, it doesn't matter. But one exam next week, and then but the week after it's like 3. I think it's religion, fucking chem, and fucking, oh yeah, advanced maths, advanced maths that week, but then chem, religion, bio, all packed in one. Like, it's pretty, and that's what I think, like, they've obviously split it up to do their best to try, well, you'd like to think that, so the kids don't get stressed out, but, look, life is stress, man, sometimes. It is. But you know, I'm at a point now in my life, and I'll tell you this, because I'm going to go after this, because this video is rambling on with so much shit. That is a good paley. I'll tell you this, I think you've got to be yourself. And you've got to stand up for things you don't like. And if anyone goes against what you really don't like, then I think you've got to just, it's not your gig, it's not your, you know, like, you can't look at someone and go, if someone doesn't like this, or, you know, like the Palestinians and the Gaza Strip, I've been watching, it's like, these are all, how many people can we kill? Hamas killed them, so we're going to kill you. Who's getting killed? Like, they're bombing innocents, and it's just to the point now where it's just becoming a body count to be like, fuck you. But that's, the Americans do the same. You know, when 9/11, oh, you kill, so we fucking go to war. We just, I don't know what to think anymore. It's one of those nights you just go, whatever. I'm sort of just, yeah. I'm glad I got a roof over my head. I'm thankful. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. What a massive ramble. And I'm okay, bro. It's just, I love the savages who hang around for the shit talk. And if there's one out of whatever subscribers I have, I don't even fucking know now. It's probably like 40, 50. But you know, if you hang around this far and you're sort of like listening to me, it's just, this is what I do, boo. Love each other. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. And I will see you at the next one. Got to do the Cooper's Dark. Peace. Cut dink.